Hello my dear Armenians, these are the news from Western Armenia, especially for you. Armenag Aprahamian's interview with Western Armenia Television. The Constantinopolitan Armenian Union hosts writer and publicist Hayko Baghdat. One cannot have such a predictable enemy and remain unprepared for future challenges. Tatevik Hayrapetyan. Mount Ararat covered in a white veil of snow. Statement by the Karapet Church Board of Trustees in Scythia. The Armenians of Armash were our neighbors, true we never met. Screening of the documentary film Asatur in Yerevan. Missak Manouchian, French resistance hero and survivor of the genocide committed against Armenians. Armenag Aprahamian stated that protecting national and state rights requires fact and legal arguments, not emotions alone. He said he enters the struggle armed with facts and succeed when issues addressed legally. He noted that many claims are made without official documents and challenged anyone to present a valid document related to May 28, 1918, stressing that no such document exists in official archives. After reviewing all available materials, the Western Armenia team found nothing that would change the legal position. Aprahamian added that he would publicly apologize if such a document is ever found. He emphasized that the sharp questions are sometimes necessary and that discussion must serve the Armenian nation as a whole, not political groups. He underlined the importance of defending the rights of the indigenous Armenian people and stated that unity, legal thinking and historical memory are essential for protecting Armenian rights today and in future. The Constantinopolitan Armenian Union in Los Angeles hosted Turkish-Armenian writer and publicist Hayko Baghdat at the Hayko lecture hall with around 70 guests attending. Baghdat spoke about his life, his goals, the situation of minorities in Turkey and the challenges facing the Armenian community. He noted that today's pressure in Turkey resembles tragic events of the past. Due to political pressure, he currently lives outside Turkey. At the end of the event, he received a certificate of application and signed his books. Historian and Azerbaijan expert Tatevik Hayrapetyan commented on reports that Ramil Safarov, who murdered Armenian officer Gurgen Markaryan, was promoted in Azerbaijan. She stated that the Azerbaijani state openly glorifies violence against Armenians, promotes hatred at the state level, and speaks of peace while continuing to arm itself. She stressed that Armenian society must clearly understand this message and build a state where crimes against Armenian citizens are never rewarded. According to her, remaining unprepared in the face of such an enemy is unacceptable and dangerous. After heavy snowfall, Mount Ararat once again appeared in its full majesty, covered in a white blanket of snow. Greater and lesser Ararat created stunning views through the combination of snow and mist. At 5,137 meters, Ararat is the highest peak in the region and especially attractive in winter. Locals say the mountain is beautiful in every season and encourage visitors to explore its natural beauty. The Board of Trustees of Karapet Church in Scythia announced that a plot of land on New Kuyusu Avenue, illegally occupied and unused for many years, has been sold to the General Directorate of Foundations. The board explained that the land was under shared ownership and legal proceeding could have caused financial harm to the community. The funds for the sale will be used to purchase a new income-generating property for the church. Turkish writer Ömer Akgün's first novel, Toz Biddah, tells the story of the Armenians of Armash, today's Akmese, and the tragic events of 1914 to 1915. The novel is based on years of research and explores Armenian history, culture, and forced displacement. Akgün noticed that Armenians were the true inhabitants of the region, with traces of their lives still visible today. True functional, the novel reflects historical truth and calls for facing the past without denial or discrimination. On December 17 at 5 p.m., the documentary Asatur by director Mehmet Emin Yildiz will be screened at the Center of Western Armenia Studies. Producer Ursula Casagrande will also attend and speak about the film's creation. Filmed in Malatya, Western Armenia, the documentary tells the story of Harbert, born Armenian, rediscovering his identity, addressing the consequences of the genocide committed against Armenians and the identity surge of Islamist Armenians. Free entry. Date December 17. Time 5 p.m. Address 38 Gulbenkian Street, 5th floor. Missak Manouchian was a leading figure of the French resistance and an Armenian intellectual who survived the genocide committed against Armenians. During World War II, he led one of the most effective underground resistance groups in Paris against Nazi forces. Born in 1906 in Western Armenia, he lost his parents during the genocide and spent his early years in Syria and an Armenian orphanages in Lebanon. In 1925, he moved to France, later settling in Paris together with his wife Meline Manouchian. He became a symbol of the French resistance. If you have any questions or want to learn more, you can visit our official link. Thank you for watching. See you tomorrow.